Okay, year 10. So final brand new content of the year. Today we're going to be looking at adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. To start with then, when we are adding two fractions, they need to have the same denominator. So you start by identifying the lowest common multiple of 6 and 4, which is 12. So both of our denominators need to be 12. Then, looking at the fraction on the left, how have I turned my denominator from 6 to 12? I've multiplied by 2. 5x multiplied by 2 is 10x. Looking at the fraction on the right, how have I got from 4 to 12? I've multiplied by 3. I do 3x multiplied by 3, which is 9x. Finally, I add both of my fractions together. When I add those both together, I get 19x over 12. That is my final answer. With that in mind, have a go at this question on the right by yourself. Okay, so for this question, the LCM is going to be 20. With this fraction, I have multiplied by 4. 7x multiplied by 4 is 28x. With the fraction on the right, to get from 4 to 20, I've multiplied by 5. 3x multiplied by 5 is 15x. This time round, I am subtracting the two fractions. This gives me a final answer of 13x over 20. With that in mind, have a go at task 1 now, spending no longer than 10 minutes on task 1. Okay, so task 2, tiny bit harder, but the exact same principles still apply. We want the same denominator. So here we're looking for a multiple of 3 and 4, which is 12. With my first fraction, to get from 3 to 12, I've multiplied by 4. So I multiply my numerator by 4, which gives 4 lots of x plus 4. On the right, to get from 4 to 12, I've multiplied by 3. And so I've got 3 lots of 2x minus 1. Next line of working, I'm going to combine into one single fraction. So it's something over 12. And then I expand out my bracket. So I've got 4x plus 16 plus 6x minus 3. And all I need to do now is simplify this. So this is going to simplify. We've got 4x plus 6x, which is 10x. And then we have got 16, take away 3, which is plus 13, all over 12. Have a go at this question on the right now. Okay, so with this question on the right, our denominator is going to be 20. So we get 4 lots of 2x plus 3. Here, I've multiplied by 5, so I get 5 lots of 3x plus 1. Next line, I combine them all into one single fraction. Now when I expand out the first bracket, I get 8x plus 12. And then you need to be super careful here. This is when most people are likely to go wrong. We've got a negative sign here, we're subtracting. Because of that, what we are doing is negative 5 times 3x, which is negative 15x. And then we've got negative 5 times 1, which is negative 5. Now finally, we just need to simplify what we've got here. So when we simplify, we have got 8x minus 15x, which is negative 7. Oh, let me just switch pens. Negative 7x. And then we have got plus 12 minus 5. So 12 take away 5 is positive 7. All over 20. And that is our final answer. With that in mind, have a go at task 2 now. Okay, and then final examples. This is for task 3, and this is a bit more complicated, but we should be okay. So this time round, our denominators are x plus 4, 2x minus 1. Now my LCM of those two terms is this. It's x plus 4, 2x minus 1. And then my first fraction, and then x plus 4, 2x minus 1. With the fraction on the left, to get from x plus 4 to 2x minus 1, I've times by 2x minus 1. And so I get 3 lots of 2x minus 1. On the other fraction, to get from 2x minus 1 to x plus 4 to x minus 1, I've multiplied by x plus 4. So here I get 4 lots of x plus 4. After that, my denominator is still x plus 4 2x minus 1. I'm going to expand out my brackets on the top, which is 6x minus 3 plus 4x plus 16. And then finally, all we need to do is simplify. So on my numerator, I've got 6x plus 4x, 10x, and I've got minus 3 plus 16, which is plus 13 all over x plus 4, 2x minus 1. With that in mind, have a go at this question on the right-hand side. Remember, pay really close attention to this negative sign. Okay, so with this question then, my common denominator is going to be, wait, let me just rub that line out, that's unhelpful. Let's go again. My common denominator is 2x plus 3, 3x plus 1. And then here, 2x plus 3, 3x plus 1. With the fraction, well, horrible handwriting. Again, let me just rub this out. With the fraction on the left, to get from here to here, what I have multiplied by is 3x plus 1. So I've got 5 lots of 3x plus 1. With here, I've multiplied by 2x plus 3. And so I've got 4 lots of 2x plus 3. Next line of working, we need to expand out our brackets on the numerators and simplify. So to do that, we do 5 times 3x and 5 times 1, which is 15x plus 5. Then we are doing, because this is a negative sign, we are doing negative 4 times 2x, which is negative 8x. And then we're doing negative 4 times 3, which is negative 12. And then finally, we just simplify what we've got. So on my numerator, 15x take away 8x is 7x. 5 take away 12 is negative 7. And so this here is our final answer. Finally, Year 10, have a go at task 3 now for the remainder of the lesson, marking your answers as you go.